Ever feel like you're playing a digital game of hide and seek with your employees? You know they're there, they're working, but NetSuite just won't acknowledge their existence. You've hired a fantastic new team member. They've signed the paperwork. They're ready to dive in, but nothing. They can't access the system. Their profile's stuck in limbo, and you're left scratching your head wondering, how on earth do I activate this employee in NetSuite? If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. NetSuite, for all its power and versatility, can sometimes feel like navigating a maze. In employee activation, it's a crucial step that can often be overlooked or mishandled, leading to unnecessary delays and frustration. Today, we're going to break down a process step by step, ensuring you can smoothly onboard your new hires and get them working efficiently within NetSuite. Now, before we jump into the how-to, let's understand why this activation process is so important. It's not just about flipping a switch and granting access. It's about ensuring data integrity, security, and proper workflow management. Think of it like this: NetSuite is the central hub of your business. Each employee needs a designated key to access specific areas based on their role and responsibilities. Without proper activation, you risk unauthorized access, data breaches, and a chaotic system that hinders productivity. Moreover, employee activation in NetSuite ties directly into your company's overall user management. It's about setting the right permissions, roles, and access levels to ensure each employee can perform their tasks effectively without compromising sensitive information. It's about creating a secure and streamlined environment where everyone knows their place and can contribute efficiently. Okay, so you've grasped the importance. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How do you actually activate an employee in NetSuite? The process can vary slightly depending on your NetSuite version and customization, but the core steps remain consistent. We'll cover the standard procedure, and I'll also point out some common pitfalls and best practices to help you avoid any hiccups. First, you need to navigate to the employee record. This can be done in a few ways. You can use the global search bar at the top of the screen and type in the employee's name. Alternatively, you can go to List, then Employees, and then Employees. This will bring up a list of all your employees, from which you can select the one you need to activate. Once you've located the employee record, you'll need to verify that all the necessary information is complete and accurate. This includes their name, email address, job title, department, and supervisor. Pay close attention to the email address, as this is crucial for sending the activation link. An incorrect email address will prevent the employee from receiving the necessary instructions. Now, here's where the activation magic happens. Look for the Access subtab within the employee record. This is where you'll manage the employee's login credentials and permissions. You'll likely see a checkbox labeled Give Access. If it's unchecked, this is the reason the employee isn't able to log in. Simply check the box to grant them access. However, simply checking the box isn't enough. You also need to assign a role to the employee. Roles determine the level of access and permissions the employee will have within NetSuite. NetSuite comes with a variety of predefined roles, such as sales representative, accountant, or administrator. You can also create custom roles to meet your specific business needs. To assign a role, click on the Roles sublist within the Access subtab. You'll see an Add button. Click on it, and you'll be presented with a list of available roles. Select the appropriate role for the employee and click Add. You can assign multiple roles to an employee if necessary. Now, here's a crucial point. Ensure you understand the permissions associated with each role. Giving an employee too much access can pose a security risk, while giving them too little access can hinder their ability to perform their job effectively. Take the time to review the permissions associated with each role and choose the one that best aligns with the employee's responsibilities. Once you've assigned the role, you'll need to set the employee's password. NetSuite will typically generate a temporary password, which will be sent to the employee's email address. However, you can also set a custom password if you prefer. Just make sure it meets your company's password security requirements. After you've assigned the role and set the password, you'll need to save the employee record. This will trigger the activation process. NetSuite will send an email to the employee's email address, containing a link to activate their account. The employee will need to click on this link and follow the instructions to set their permanent password and log into NetSuite. Now, let's talk about some common pitfalls and best practices. First, always double-check the employee's email address before saving the record. An incorrect email address is the most common reason for activation failures. Second, ensure that the employee's role is appropriate for their job responsibilities. Review the permissions associated with each role carefully. Third, communicate clearly with the employee about the activation process. Let them know what to expect and provide them with clear instructions on how to activate their account. Another important tip is to test the employee's access after activation. Have them log into NetSuite and verify that they can access the necessary areas and perform their tasks. This will help you identify any potential issues and address them promptly. Now, what if you're dealing with a situation where an employee has left the company? You'll need to deactivate their account to prevent unauthorized access. This is done by unchecking the Give Access checkbox within the employee record. You should also remove any roles assigned to the employee and consider locking or deleting their record, depending on your company's data retention policies. If you're dealing with a large number of employees, consider using NetSuite's Mass Update feature to activate or deactivate multiple employees at once. This can save you a significant amount of time and effort. You can also utilize workflows or scripts to automate the employee activation process, further streamlining your user management. Another crucial aspect is maintaining accurate employee information. Regularly review and update employee records to ensure they are current and complete. This includes updating job titles, departments, and supervisors as needed. This will help you maintain data integrity and ensure that employees have the appropriate access and permissions. Remember, employee activation is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that requires regular maintenance and attention. As your company grows and changes, you'll need to adapt your user management practices to meet your evolving needs. Stay informed about the latest NetSuite updates and features, and consider investing in training to ensure your team is proficient in managing employee access. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.